Hey family, much love to my brothers and sisters in the spirit. I'm out here getting some fresh air. I would love to be at a park right now. I really would love to be at a park. It's real cloudy today, but I'm not going to let that stop me from coming outside and connecting with nature. I do notice when I'm outside, it's like I can think more clearly. For some reason, sometimes when I'm inside, my mind feels very cloudy, When I come out here, it's like, you know, that cloud or that fog is lifted, you know. I'm able to be more focused and, as I stated, I'm able to think more clearly. So this is what your sister is doing. I would suggest many of you to find a time to get outside. Come out of those four walls, come out of that box and get outside. Even a quick meditation would be very beneficial when you come outside. There are no restrictions being inside those four walls, because a box, a square, those four corners really hold energy, to tell you the truth. And the powers that be have people inside boxes for a reason, if you know what I mean. It's a reason for it. That's why they don't make homes that are oval or triangular, shall I say. They have people in boxes in these four corner homes, structures. But other countries know what time it is. That's why you notice, like in the Middle East, you notice how their structure on top of their home is an oval shape. How they say, stay woke. People need to really pay attention. But here in America, a lot of their home structure are box like. You don't see any homes that have an oval shape on top or a pyramid looking shape. They're always square, box looking. There's a reason for it, family. I see it for what it is. That's why, it's good to get out in nature and walk around, plant your feet, be near trees. Because I remember when I used to go for walks, and there's a certain path. Many of you remember, because I used to do a lot of walking when I stayed at my last residence, and I would walk along this certain path, and it would be trees on the right and on the left side of me, and my walking experience would be so magical. It's like I would see these spirit elementals and all these orbs flying around me. And I would see this while I'm outside. It's like I'm connecting with Earth, with Gaia, on a different level than just being inside. It's something about being around trees. You're around, we're connected with Earth, but we're also connected with our ancestors as well. I'm just out here just reflecting. I'm doing a lot of reflecting. Many of you know I had did a video. I think it was before this one, I believe, and I was talking about if many of you start hearing a signal. Well, it's more to it. Let me just say that. For those of you who have been on your spiritual path for quite some time, and you have been noticing hearing a high-pitched frequency sound, You know, a lot of times it's your guides and angels are trying to get your attention. For me, that's what it is. And also for me, in my humble beginning of my awakening, um, for some reason, when I hear the sound, I would be led to come outside and look up in the sky. And every time I hear that ringing and I come outside, I will see a light ship in the sky, a UFO. And I'm like, wow, so this ringing lets me know. It's like a detector. It lets you know something is up, something is in the air, you know. But I would come outside and I would see a light ship, a UFO in the sky. And a lot of times it would be over my home or it would be outside in the distance, but I would see it. Pretty much back then, I would see it like in the west, or I would see it southwest, but I would see it close to my home, looking up in the sky. And it's pretty much like operating your intuition. You know, it's like a spiritual muscle. The more you are in tune with it, you know, the stronger it gets. But you will get to where you're able to detect certain things. It's really a matter of you to figure out what it is the spirit's trying to tell you, shall I say. As I stated, it can let you know when there is a solar flare. And you may not actually know that's what it is, but you will end up finding out on the news. Oh, we had a solar flare today. And you'd be like, wow, I remember hearing that ringing at a certain time, you know, or you might hear that ringing that day and find out, oh, you know, we had an earthquake today. Well, that ringing was letting you know, something was up, you know, that was going on here on Earth Gaia. Um, if you was planning on making a move, on a particular day and you hear a ringing, you know, that ringing is pretty much like an alert, spiritual alert, trying to warn you about something. It's really for us to, that's why it's good to meditate, you know, what is this ringing trying to tell me? You know, I know that, you know, my guides, my angels trying to get my attention, you know, something is trying to get your attention. It is for us to find out what it is, shall I say. But a lot of times it's like a warning, you know, letting you know something is up. And I would suggest many of you, if you plan on going somewhere and you happen to hear that ringing, maybe, you know, not go that day. You know, if you plan on, you know, visiting someone, maybe don't visit them that day. You know, you're hearing the ringing for a reason. And I would invite many of you to go back and reflect on when you were trying to make a move or going to see somebody, when you was trying to, when you happened to be driving, let me just say that, and you went to the left instead of going to the right, but you heard that ringing before you made that turn. You know, how was your experience making the opposite turn? Or how was your experience that day when you hooked up with somebody, but you heard the ringing before you hooked up with somebody? You know, you're hearing it for a reason. That's all I'm saying, family. With this video, I just want many of you, because I'm doing this myself, start paying attention to the ringing. Okay? It's like your spiritual alarm trying to get your attention. It's letting you know something is up, something is in the air. Okay? Whether the media is talking about it or not. Okay? Your inner man is trying to let you know what time it is. We are spiritually awakening for such a time as this for a reason. Okay, family? It's for a reason. And you don't have to walk around saying, I'm this, I'm that. Okay? Just be. Just be. Okay, family? Just be. And better than that, rock what you are. You are awakened. Okay? You are awakened. Okay? And it speaks for itself. My phone's ready.